densely wooded areas is likely a mountain lion.
What? What?
The first video tonight comes from SideQuest Dude, a US-based adventure creator documenting raw, first-person explorations of abandoned sites and rugged terrain. His content leans into real environmental risk rather than embellishment. It is February 8, 2026, at Magic Mountain Ski Resort, United States. The team ascends a snow-covered access trail toward the abandoned ski infrastructure. Gaps in decking, loose boards, exposed cinder blocks, and aging lift components require careful footing. Snow obscures uneven surfaces, increasing slip risk. The terrain is dark, quiet, and physically demanding. Tension builds naturally from the environment, rather than overt threat.
But this wasn't here.
It was. Yeah.
It was?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
But you should probably get down faster. Look behind you.
Yeah.
Too.
Okay. We're gonna try and pick up the pace. We don't know what that
A sharp chirping or scream-like sound echoes from the wooded area. The team speculates briefly about a mountain lion, though such sounds can also be attributed to foxes, birds, or wind-distorted wildlife calls in cold air. Regardless of source, the unfamiliar sound forces them into heightened alertness.
Man, look at this careful guy.
Oh, shoot.
I'm busy wielding a GoPro. I know better than that.
On descent, they move carefully through uneven snow, near cliff edges and lift structures. Snowpack depth and hidden drop-offs make footing unstable. Focus shifts fully to balance and controlled movement. The hike underscores the hazards of abandoned ski infrastructure in winter conditions. Unstable surfaces, concealed edges, and wildlife presence all demand composure and caution. No confirmed predator encounter occurs. Instead, the suspense comes from environmental unpredictability and the physical challenge of navigating decayed structures in snow. The group completes the exploration safely by staying methodical, reinforcing that in remote, deteriorating locations, calm assessment is the most valuable survival skill. Before we move on, if you're enjoying the video so far, leaving a like really helps. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time. We recently passed 50,000 subscribers, and that's entirely because of you. The next target is 100,000 before the end of the year. Ambitious, but worth aiming for. There's a hidden word somewhere in this video. See if you can spot it. Now, let's continue. The next horrifying video comes from Gabe Fauci, a YouTube creator known for travel vlogs, quirky challenges, and occasional urban exploration adventures, blended with humor. It is June 13th, 2022, in a remote forested area of the United States, at an abandoned castle-like structure. Gabe and his crew approach the lower levels of the decaying structure, navigating narrow ledges, crumbling masonry, and graffiti-covered walls. The castle's interior shows heavy deterioration, unstable flooring, exposed beams, and damp stone surfaces. They lower their voices as they near the basement staircase. Echoes carry unpredictably through the structure, making ordinary creaks sound amplified. Dark corners and warning graffiti increase tension as they debate whether to proceed.
This place is literally for a haunted movie, bro. Oh my god, dude, what the hell is that? Grab something as a weapon. there somebody there? Hello? Oh my god, dude.
Here's the deal, big boy. I have a brick, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Is anybody there?
Inside the basement, faint noises come from a shadowed corner. Unsure whether it is an intruder or something else, they instinctively grab loose bricks as makeshift protection. Their movements slow. Breathing becomes audible. In confined low-light spaces, sound distortion can make small animals seem much larger.
Okay, why would an animal not be scared of that? Hello?
The source of the noise reveals itself. A rat. Immediate relief replaces fear, though adrenaline remains high. The tight space, flickering light, and confined air had amplified what turned out to be an ordinary animal encounter.
It says he's down there, beware. Satan himself is down there waiting for us. And we have this like ledge here too, so we can't even like make a quick escape.
After the basement incident, the mood lightens. They explore hidden passages, step onto a balcony overlooking the forest, and climb to the top of a tower. From above, the scale of the abandoned structure becomes clear. Remnants of former grandeur, overtaken by decay. Playful banter returns, balancing the earlier tension. The basement scare, ultimately caused by a rat, becomes the peak moment of fear. The experience demonstrates how quickly perception shifts in dark, enclosed environments. No paranormal activity occurs. Instead, the intensity stems from confined spaces, unstable structure, and the unpredictability of abandoned sites. The team leaves safely, reflecting on the adrenaline and atmosphere of exploring a crumbling castle hidden in the woods. Proof that sometimes the scariest moments are entirely explainable, but no less real in the moment. The next chilling video comes from Killick Films, a UK-based channel known for immersive ghost hunting adventures that balance humor with genuine on-location tension. It is February 11th, 2026, at a cluster of rural abandoned sheds and outbuildings in the United Kingdom.
I'm not this car. Oh, what the fuck? Should we go down? Like,
No, we're gonna get a shot, bro.
let's go.
Okay, we're fucking in.
Why don't we just go to the Conjuring house?
The team arrives lighthearted but alert, setting up cameras, EMF meters, and candles. As they begin discussing prior reports tied to the location, subtle signs of human presence, distant footsteps, movement, nearby vehicle sounds, create unease. Before even entering, the question becomes clear. Are they truly alone? In another building, EMF detectors spike and candles flicker. Given the open, draft-heavy environment of abandoned sheds, fluctuations are possible. The team calls out for spirits, but nothing definitive materializes. The silence between sounds keeps nerves high.
We just heard something in the other house. What? 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 What?
Like this bit of a head popped up and then went back down.
No, you're taking the piss.
I'm not
bro.
even kidding.
Nah, I don't believe you.
No, I'm not even kidding.
They might have called the cops on us, bro. We're leaving.
Wait there, lights off.
Oh yeah, turn the lights off. Wait, so cop rocks off.
No, they're gonna look in the windows of cars. Yeah, only 24-hour Hungry Jack's there is in the city, so I can't get my free cheeseburger.
Why is my wheel so heavy?
While checking another abandoned house, a human-like figure briefly appears at a window before disappearing. Given the earlier encounters, the likelihood of another person nearby is high. However, in low light and heightened adrenaline, the fleeting image adds to the chaos. By the end of the night, The team withdraws from the location. No paranormal evidence is confirmed. Every major scare stems from human presence, sudden movement, and structural hazards. The experience reinforces a key truth about abandoned exploration. Unpredictability is the real threat. Ghost hunting in rural buildings may promise supernatural tension, but the most intense moments often come from entirely human encounters. The night leaves them shaken, not by spirits, but by the stark reality that abandoned does not mean empty. The next shocking video of the night comes from TizzyTube, a UK-based urban exploration and paranormal investigation channel known for live streaming their adventures on Twitch. Their style is immersive and reactive, allowing viewers to experience abandoned locations in real time alongside the team. It is February 8, 2026, at the abandoned Terranora Lakes Resort and Country Club near Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia.
Boys, I'm pretty sure.
What? There's bats in there, bro.
Bats in there. Say so.
Mate, I'm trying to get rabies today.
What's up there?
Oh no, that's just like piping.
That's the old toilet, I think.
The group arrives at the overgrown resort grounds, stepping through cracked pathways and graffiti-covered walls. The empty pool area sits stagnant and silent. Bats flutter overhead, and hollow plumbing echoes through the structure. They interact casually with their Twitch audience, but the property's decay and darkness create underlying tension. Every footstep reverberates through the empty halls.
Right here's down in the basement, as you can see down there. Very scary down in the basement. We don't know if we're going to go down there because we're not trying to risk injury. But just stay tuned because it's going to get better.
Sorry, bro. New cameraman.
And we're not going to go in the fucking.
Wait, is there any there?
Just say that.
What is the possum?
What the
Descending into a basement area, the mood shifts. The confined space amplifies sound. Shadows stretch unpredictably as torches sweep across damp concrete walls. Nervous laughter slips into whispers. The isolation becomes more pronounced underground.
Look at the vent over there, bro. There's a mouse.
What's up that?
Oh, hell no. That's a bed, bro.
Wait, there's another pentagram.
Alright, next room.
A car suddenly pulls into the resort grounds. Headlights cut through the darkness before switching off. Immediately, the team extinguishes their own lights and retreats quietly. In a location this isolated, an unknown vehicle at night changes the situation from exploration to exposure. The tension here is not paranormal. It is situational. The investigation at Terranora Lakes Resort delivers a blend of eerie atmosphere and real-world unpredictability. Basement shadows and abandoned rooms create suspense, but the sudden arrival of a vehicle is what truly escalates the night. They leave without confrontation, reinforcing a core principle of urban exploration. Awareness and discretion are essential. The abandoned resort provides atmosphere, but human unpredictability provides the real danger. The next video comes from _Waves, a small independent filmmaking and ghost hunting channel, where the creator refers to their audience as Wavers. Their content blends atmospheric cinematography with nighttime paranormal investigations and informal spirit communication attempts. It is February 20th, 2026, at Gatton Cemetery, Australia.
Oh. Back. We got flowers there. Yeah. Wonder how old they are. Yeah. Well, so want to give us a bit of history?
Yeah,
Just a bit of history.
I don't know how to give them history.
There. Looks like a person. For some.
Show me.
For like right that way. Shine your light a bit that way. Yeah, right. This way a bit more. Right that one. That one right there.
Oh, that one.
when you were moving around, I swear it looked like a person just standing there. I'm not joking. I thought it was like a shadow of someone.
One investigator briefly believes they see a human figure near a grave marker as the torch beam moves. Upon closer inspection, it proves to be light distortion and shadow interplay. The misinterpretation, however, heightens their sensitivity to movement.
I heard the bushes.
See, that's what I said. I mentioned that before.
Yeah. You're right. Right. Let's keep going.
Hearing a dog bark like that isn't normal.
Yeah, I heard it whimper.
A white, cartoon-like silhouette is reported near a tree by one investigator. No one else clearly verifies it, but the description unsettles the team. Nervous laughter replaces silence. The power of suggestion begins to shape perception.
If there are any spirits here, can you please make yourself known? We're only here to just chat.
After calling out a spirit by name, a phone vibrates despite no visible notification. The timing creates suspicion, though they attempt to rationalize it as a technical glitch or background process. Coincidence fuels tension.
Why just happened? Like, what the f is that? Because I heard it. I didn't know to be sure, but I heard like a tap on the, like a slight little.
Like a what?
It was like a slight little knock. It was like a, on the metal. Like I heard a tap.
I didn't hear anything, but okay.
Oh, you definitely heard it.
An investigator notices blood on his face and briefly fears paranormal influence. It is quickly identified as a mosquito bite, openly debunking the moment and easing tension. The investigation at Gatton Cemetery is defined more by psychological tension than confirmed phenomena. Shadows, wildlife noises, coincidental vibrations, and heightened awareness create a charged atmosphere. Importantly, several moments are rationally explained, reinforcing that not every unsettling detail is supernatural. No definitive evidence of paranormal activity is captured. Instead, the night demonstrates how darkness, expectation, and suggestion can amplify ordinary stimuli into something far more intense. The team leaves intrigued rather than convinced, planning a return with additional equipment to pursue more structured communication attempts. Before we get into the next clip, around 70% of people watching aren't subscribed. We're working toward 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you're enjoying the video, hitting subscribe really does help. All right, let's get back to it. The last video of the night comes from Eddie at Large, a US-based travel and adventure channel documenting full-time RV life across America. The content blends road trips, historic landmarks, and immersive outdoor exploration with real-time reactions. It is September 26th, 2020, at Hocking Hills State Park, specifically at the Rock House Cave.
Hey guys, we're here at the Rock House at Hocking Hills State Park, and this looks like it's going to be a pretty cool place to visit. You can see some of the history here, history of the Rock House. It's the only true cave in Hocking Hills State Park. So over time, water slowly eroded away the black sandstone.
The explorers arrive at Rock House, the only true cave formation within the park. They recount its layered history. Native Americans once using the space, ovens carved into stone walls, man-made water troughs, and 19th century outlaws reportedly hiding inside. The cliffside entrance feels remote and enclosed. Even in daylight, the overhang casts deep shadow across the opening.
Because the rock shelter is, I think, 150-foot cliff face, And this is pretty tall, but it's not 150 feet. It might be half of that. We're at this cave. I think this might be the rock house. And we can hear some kind of a noise in there.
As they approach, unexplained noises echo from within the cave. The acoustics amplify every sound. Concerned it could be wildlife, possibly even a bear, they pause and assess before proceeding. The uncertainty builds tension long before they step inside.
Oh yeah, there's the pigeons right here. Yeah. There they go. Wow, that freaked me out.
Deeper inside, pigeons scatter again. Droppings fall from above, adding to the discomfort. The encounter is startling, but not dangerous. From there, the focus shifts toward documentation. The team films carved stone basins, historical fire pits used for baking, and remnants of turpentine stills. Graffiti dating back to the 1800s lines portions of the cave walls. Layers of human presence etched into rock. Streams of water run through the cave floor, reinforcing both the geological significance and the lived history of the site. What begins with suspense, strange echoes, and fear of hidden wildlife transitions into a historical exploration. The rock house proves to be less paranormal and more atmospheric, a space shaped by nature and repeatedly reused by people over centuries. The cave's acoustics, darkness, and sudden wildlife movement create tension, but its true impact lies in its layered past. The video closes as a reminder that sometimes the most dramatic moments come from environment and wildlife, while the lasting intrigue comes from history embedded in stone. We appreciate you for watching. If these creepy encounters gave you chills, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next drop. There's always another mystery waiting just around the corner.